Creating a believable world isn't just about one perfect subject. It's about the friction between two characters in the same frame. Most AI tools struggle with spatial logic. If the lighting, the eye lines, and the depth of field don't talk to each other, the illusion breaks immediately. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain. I'm going to show you exactly how we forced two distinct personas into a single, cohesive shot without the uncanny valley artifacts. Watch the process. This is how you master the multi-character workflow. Most people think you just hit generate and hope for the best. To get this level of skin fidelity, I rendered them in isolation first, matching the Brazilian sun's light wrap on their faces before even attempting a duo shot. Now look at the seed logic. I'm forcing the AI to reference the previous standalone renders. By keeping the background constant and anchoring the character heights, we aren't just making a picture. We're building a 3D environment where these two actually exist together.
Now, look at what Sloan did. The result is a clean 16:9 frame with zero identity drift. No blurred faces, no melted fingers, just the math working the way it's supposed to, in order to bring the two of us together in one dynamic shot. Nossa. I'm so happy. Estou tão feliz.
The movement is a 10, but that voice, it's not me. Seed Dance 2.0 can manifest a coconut from the depths, but it can't handle high-end character identity yet. If you want a voice with soul, you have to use 11 Labs. That's where my voice is actually built. To maintain realism in a long-form edit, you have to build the world before you populate it. This is our master plate. Notice the lighting. The sun is coming from the upper right, hitting the fruit crates and the coconut. Any character we drop into this scene has to inherit that exact light wrap, or the illusion dies. Lighting and geometry are the two pillars of realism. This plate uses a 35mm wide-angle lens with a high top-right sun position. If you don't match those specific optical coordinates in your character prompts, the composite fails. Consistency is the only thing that separates a pro render from AI slop. We start by locking our primary identity. This is Sloan, 35mm, specific facial DNA, and a clear swimmer's frame.
Then we establish Gabby. Same environment, same focal length, but with her distinct features and signature glasses.
The challenge is merging them. By using positional anchors in the prompt, we pull both identities into one 16:9 frame without losing consistency.
Look at the skin texture and the lighting. It's 1-to-1. This is how you engineer a cinematic scene.
All right, let's pivot. We've mastered the technical consistency, so now we're going to do something a little bit ridiculous. We're taking this market shot of Gabby and me, and we're pushing the physics engine to its absolute limit. I'm talking full-blown action movie chaos. Check out the prompt I used in Kling 3.0 to turn a quiet fruit stall into a high-speed chase. Pay attention to the motion weights. This is how you break the rules without breaking your character DNA. Look closely at the environment here. The character consistency is solid, but the physics are falling apart. Because the prompt didn't define a hard boundary, the AI is allowing the ocean to bleed onto the dry sand. It's a common mistake that turns a cinematic shot into AI slop. To fix this, I went back and adjusted the prompt using spatial anchoring. I strictly weighted the dry sand and defined the shoreline as a specific diagonal across the frame. By anchoring the water where it's supposed to stay, the AI can focus the motion on the horses without melting the environment. Now, the physics are grounded, the sand stays dry under the hooves, and we have a professional-grade tracking shot. This is the level of control you need for high-end production. If you found these technical breakdowns helpful, or you're ready to move past the standard glitches and start directing your scenes with precision, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I want to hear from you in the comments. What's the biggest challenge you're facing with character consistency right now? Let me know what you want to see in the next deep dive. Thanks for watching.